Tell me which one you want to choose, Morality or Big Brother Naija Reality Show 2025, Season 10. And ask yourself, why can't we copy The Apprentice, that American reality show, where a boss, for example, our own can be a Nigerian, like Mr. Femi Adenuga. He would organize, let's say, maybe like a 3-month, long, business selection, where he will interview and, ask questions to youth, what their ideas are for business. And at the end of the day, one person will come out at the end who will be the winner. Wouldn't that kind of program inspire youth all over Nigeria, even Africa, safe, even all over the world? And on national TV, it will be broadcast. So why can't we copy that kind of program to be our own Big Brother Naija Reality Show 2025 Season 10, live stream? But alas, from the crisis of today, the Nigeria of tomorrow, it will emerge. Because we're all aware of the fall of the Roman Empire. There were so many causes for that fall of the Roman Empire. But remember that one major cause, was the disintegration of fundamental attitudes, which had protected peaceful coexistence among the people. And in case you don't know, my Flicks to Click fans, immorality is, it prevents the growth of any civilization, because the spread of immorality and the promotion of immorality, it will affect every part of the society. Because when virtue is looked down upon, is frowned upon, and in the opposite manner, vices are glorified, corruption and bribery is also glorified, then we're talking of house inmates who are either married or who have children, big children, engaging in what? Affairs, engaging in kissing competition, engaging in what? Nakedness. My Flicks to Click fans. In summary, this kind of Big Brother Naija reality show, of course it will encourage idleness now. Of course it will encourage immorality. Of course it will encourage infidelity among couples. What do you expect? Because even though our virtues are unfortunately wrongly associated only with religion, we should remember that morality, virtues, they are also parts and parcel of our African and Nigerian tradition. People who don't believe in God, but they agree with the good teachings of religions, of Islam, of Christianity. What do you say about that? So, see, being virtuous or believing in virtue, believing in morality, believing in virtue, it is part of what it means to be a human being. Remember that Aristotle, the scientist, and Plato, also a scientist, who both existed even before Islam and Christianity, they talked about what? Morals. They talked about virtues. In fact, extensively, they talked about it. In fact, Aristotle, this scientist that everybody knows, pointed out that all thinking, which is rational, is ultimately, that thinking is always towards something that is good, something that is perceived good. Anybody who thinks, in a normal, rational manner will be thinking towards something good. And that is because it helps us to distinguish between good or bad, that thinking with a moral purpose. The other scientist, Plato, do you know what he said? He insisted that man's nobility, it lies in his desire for ultimate truth, for ultimate goodness. And all of these things that have been said are really part and parcel of being rational. So don't even divorce goodness from morality, because they are part and parcel of the same thing, my Flicks to Click fans. And at the same time, my Flicks to Click fans, it is good for us to ask ourselves, as a nation like Nigeria, what are our priorities, safe? Because in an era of unemployment and economic woes, we still have institutions like banks and other institutions sponsoring this kind of immoral reality show. What positive effect or common good do these companies that are regarded as, noble companies, intelligent companies, what positive effects or common good do you think this program, Mr. and Mrs. Companies and banks, what do you think, what positive effect or common good do you think this program called Big Brother Naija Reality Show, Season 10, 2025, will bring to the youth in our country, Nigeria? How willing will these banks and companies be to sponsor activities which will add value to the lives of our people in Niger, in Africa? And we hope that this sponsorship of Big Brother Naija Reality Show isn't just part of one of the, is it CSR, Abi? Corporate social responsibility. I mean a corporate social irresponsibility. Because if it's not part of their corporate social responsibility, then is it not part of what? Corporate social irresponsibility? My Flicks to Click fans, how do you see this situation of Big Brother Naija? If you are still watching it, I would advise that you watch something more what? Mind stimulating. Because the man who is intelligent watches things that will make him think and act positively. Not things that he will watch and he'll not think, and he'll just go and sleep without thinking twice about what he or she watched. Do you know all the signs and symptoms of an abusive partner? If you don't know, go to the comment section just below this video. I'm going to pin a free download for you to help you identify all the signs and symptoms of an abusive partner, to help yourself, your family, humanity. And if you enjoyed this, my live review of the Big Brother Naija Reality Show 2025 Season 10 live stream, I beg click like, and watch the full playlist over here. Bye.